Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends review video, and this time what I have for you today is the Molten Man Build-A-Figure from the Spider-Man Far From Home series. So before I get into everything, if you could please leave a like rating on the videos, it'll show your support for my channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. And here is my BAF art. Let me know how you like it. So with that said, let's just get straight into building Molten Man. And alrighty. So we're gonna take this. This is the torso area. So, alrighty, this piece and this piece goes right here. So you kind of just line it up with everything. So you got 4 pegs, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this translucent orange. Pay attention to this as I'll, take note later on. I'll get back to this and just kind of boom, connect that there. Nice pop. Is take his right leg. He's got a skinny ass leg here. Big ass right leg. And pop that in there. And then we're gonna have his weak ass right arm. And this part right here, the big right arm, left arm. You see this piece at the end, it's just gonna go right in there. So hold on a second, let me get my lights adjusted, and just gonna have to slide in there. It's pretty tight fitting there. Alrighty, and we'll pop that in right here. Nice pop. And then we have the head, obviously. And here is Molten Man, all assembled and looking like a monstrosity. And he's looking like Green Lantern movie Parallax and Goldar from the movie Power Rangers had a freaking baby together. He is wow, he is just icky looking, and a lot of people are pretty much down talking this figure, saying it's trash and all that stuff, but honestly, like, it's getting to play around with it's pretty cool. Now I know this is not the Build-A-Figure we probably want in this wave, but I mean, for the most part, his sculpt is really cool, and I love the way he looks like actual like molten lava. He does have some cool features that I would want to point out. One thing is that he's a really large Build-A-Figure too. He measures about 8 inches in this default form. So, because normally he's hunched over. So, and that's because he's really top heavy. So, he pretty much holds onto the ground with his 2 fingers here. So, as you can see, he measures at 8 inches here. And if you stand him up straight, as tall as he can stand, not hunched over, he measures at the 9-inch mark. Taking a closer look at Molten Man here, he is very, very scary. Very scary looking. I like the sculpt. Has this almost melted skeleton look, and it's just gruesome. Really like the sculpt here. I love the paint. I'm really digging this, man. This is a really, really nice sculpt. It does look like molten lava. They did a great job making it look like that. This is kind of weird where he has this piece. Almost looks like, I don't know. Almost looks like a crown, but this whole jawline goes all around here. So, that's, he's got some unique sculpting here. I mean, all around. Look at that. Swirls here, swirls there. This is big ass arm right here. All this golden mud butt, man. Man, looks really, really, really awesome. He's very heavy too. Look at the drips here, as you can see. Yeah, kind of pliable, so I wouldn't worry about these breaking much, but still be careful. But yeah, look at that. That's really, really cool, man. I mean, say what you want about this figure. If you call it trash or just like seriously, taking a close look at it, like you know, you got to give credit where credit's due, and the sculpting is amazing here. They really, really went all out with the sculpting here. This is, it's really impressive. That's that crushing bar right there that he has on his arm. And I'm just really liking the orange here. Oh man, this is really, really nice. So cool. He's got another like crushed bar in there. So yeah, just a hand. It's really cool. Let me back up a little bit here. And for the most part, it's plastic. And this middle torso right here is really squishy. So it's pliable material. So the rest is really like hard plastic. But this is the only piece of the figure that's like pliable. But yeah, man. Molten crotch. You know, molten butt all around. I mean, I'm impressed by the sculpting. This is really, really, really good. Man, it's a nice sculpt. This is freaking toes. He's got like one normal looking foot. Well, but not really normal because he's got like 4 toes there, and then this other foot that's just like flat. It's not even a foot, man. It's just like, I don't even know what to call it, but damn. It's like, just got cankles and no foot. But, pretty crazy. Wow. Awesome. Here's the back here. Looking at the back. Again, just amazed by the sculpt that the Hasbro team did here. Very awesome. So, now let's take a look at his accessory. And the only accessory this guy got going on over here is that the crush bar, you can like pretty much disassemble it and take that off, and then he can hold it right here in his hand. So if you want to have him do like a swinging strike pose attacking Spider-Man, you know, you could do something like that, you know, make him utilize that weapon, which is pretty cool, right? Eat your heart out, newly revealed San Diego Comic-Con vintage Hulk with the crushing pipe. Yeah, nah, this is really dope. I like that. He can also hold it on the other hand, but not as well. Well, kind of. He could do that too. I guess that'll work. But yeah, he falls, so you definitely need this hand to kind of hold him up. So if you can see the sculpt on the front of his fingers it's flat right here. It's not even sculpted all the way to cut in between these fingers right here. So that is pretty much made as a platform to hold him up, because he is really, really top heavy. He's just gonna fall. And yep. Now I'm gonna show you the coolest feature with this guy, and he has a light up feature. Well, not really like an battery operated light up feature, more like light piping, I want to say. So if you put a light behind him, he will pretty much glow. You just gotta learn how to manipulate the camera, especially when taking pics. But this gold paint, I didn't point out before because I kind of want to leave it as a surprise. But the gold paint is painted over this orange translucent material. So he is definitely translucent, which will make this pop. So let me show you that right now. So as you can see here, the light is piping right through the figure, and you can't tell me this doesn't look awesome. This looks freaking awesome. I'm definitely gonna utilize this in photography. This is really, really cool. I like it a lot. I do have this blocking the camera because I don't want to blind you guys, but yeah, I think it's like super freaking cool. This is awesome. I like that. I did not know about this, but holy shit, when I did, I was like, whoa, this is freaking awesome. So it's little like surprises like that that makes me love the figure even more. And taking a closer look, you know, with the light against his back, you can see, you know, the glow really coming to life here. And even his eyes, man, it's like popping out well. You can see it, his pupils. That's really, really cool, man. And it's like all around that you could do it, even if I get behind his arm right there. So for the most part, his upper thighs to his head is pretty much all light piping and translucent. It's really, really nice. I like that a lot. Love that so much. This is an awesome feature to have. So kudos to Hasbro for thinking about this idea, and I would definitely like to see this, you know, for other figures, like maybe Sunspot. That would be cool, you know. I dig it. I dig it. I like it a lot. And to cover articulation with this guy, his head moves that far up, and it doesn't really move down. He just ends up looking up straight. His shoulder moves that far up, but this kind of hinders it right here. So if you pop it up, it'll move. It'll move a little bit higher. So that's how far you'll get. His arm moves all around. He's got the bicep swivel. Only single jointed elbows. You're not gonna get double jointed elbows out of this guy. He does have an elbow swivel, wrist swivel, and wrist hinge. He's got an ab crunch right here. So this piece, this upper torso, can rock side to side, and it can also crunch. He's got a second torso cut right here that crunches this far forward and this far back, and they both have that rocking motion going on. So his legs move this far apart, and his legs move only that far up. His big leg, his other leg moves that high, so this one definitely moves higher. He's got leg rotation, you know, on both legs. This one, again, more flexibility because the sculpt is thinner. He's got thigh swivel. It's only a single jointed knee, so no heel to the golden mud butt. And that's on both knees. So as you can see, just both knees are single jointed. Excuse me, single jointed like the elbows. And then his foot moves up, down, and he's got the awesome ankle pivot for both feet. Well, not much this one, but yeah. Oh, man, this guy's huge. And for size comparison, here he is next to Quentin Beck Mysterio, MCU. And here he is next to the MCU Spider-Man. So that is how they compare in size. So definitely, you know, a monstrosity. He is definitely one of the bigger BAFs that we gotten all year. And that was my Molten Man Build-A-Figure review. So let me know what you guys think about it. Did I change your mind if you thought this figure was trash? Did I make it seem a little bit better for you? You know, I do have my gripes with this figure, of course. You know, some of the limited articulation. But overall, it's a really nice sculpt. And I am a fan of, like, monster-looking figures. So, it helps me be creative. If I want to use them, I don't have to use them for Marvel. I could use them, you know, I don't know, maybe pit them up against Wonder Woman. She's a freaking demon slayer when she's traveling through worlds and fighting demons and gods and all that. You know, just kind of use your imagination, kind of expand your horizon with this guy. Again, he is a MCU villain, so I am excited to add him and bolster the MCU villain shelf. And with that said, what did you think of my review? Leave a like rating, leave a comment. We'll chat about it. Share and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's at xmanny87. The link will be on the description below. And share and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next review, which will be my ranking video as I rank my least favorite to my top favorite out of the Spider-Man Far From Home Legends wave. Alright, guys. Till the next review. Peace, peace.